close your eyes for a moment. Imagine that you suddenly wake up in a place you don't recognize. There is no sky above you, no ground you can clearly see beneath your feet. Only a burning horizon that stretches endlessly. The air feels heavy, thick like smoke, yet it does not choke you. Instead, it fills your lungs with a suffocating heat that burns without killing. You take one step forward, and the ground beneath you cracks, glowing red like molten metal. You can't tell if it's rock or if it's something alive. In the distance, you hear a roar, like a furnace large enough to swallow mountains. And then, you hear them. Screams. Millions of screams twisting together like a storm. Not sharp, not sudden, but long, unending, filled with regret. Your heart starts to shake. Your legs become weak. You try to speak, hoping someone, anyone will answer. But your voice is swallowed by the heat. Somewhere in that fiery landscape, you finally understand. This is not a nightmare. This is not imagination. You are standing in the place Jesus warned about again and again. The place where the fire is not quenched. A fire that does not kill, but never stops burning. A fire that does not destroy, but never stops tormenting. A fire that was not created for humans, yet becomes the destiny of every soul who rejects God's gift of salvation. Welcome to the fire that never ends. And welcome back to Inspired by the Bible. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. Not because of numbers, but because we reveal the truths that many avoid. The truths that can save a soul from destruction. Now let's explore what the Bible truly says about the fire of hell. The fire that burns forever and never dies. What kind of fire is this? Mark 9:43 through 48. Jesus said 3 times in the same passage, where the worm does not die and the fire is not quenched. This tells us something shocking. Hell's fire is not like earthly fire. Earthly fire needs oxygen.
Earthly fire consumes. Earthly fire eventually burns out. But hell's fire does not need fuel, does not lose strength, does not fade, does not consume completely, is never satisfied. The fire of hell burns continuously because it is fueled by the judgment of God, not by wood, oil, or gas. It is supernatural fire. It is eternal fire. A fire designed for spirits. Jesus said, "Depart from me into the everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his angels." Hell's fire was originally designed for spiritual beings, angels who rebelled against God. This means the flames of hell are not physical flames like the ones we know. They are a type of divine fire that can torment spirits. This is why the fire burns demons, fallen angels, Satan himself, souls. It is fire created by God to punish spiritual rebellion. This is fire that tortures without destroying. Fire that burns without consuming. Fire that never goes out. A fire that rejects death. In Revelation 9:6, it says, "In those days people will seek death, but will not find it. They will long to die, but death will flee from them." This reveals the true horror. Death is impossible in hell. Pain is eternal. Regret is eternal. Awareness is eternal. A soul can scream for death, beg for death, long for death, but death will never answer. Hell is the place where people die, but never stop dying. Burn, but never burn up. Suffer, but never slip into unconsciousness. A fire of divine wrath. And the Bible says the lost will be tormented with fire and sulfur, and the smoke of their torment goes up forever and ever.
This is not simply punishment. This is the wrath of God poured out without mixture, pure judgment. On earth, even the wicked are shown mercy. They can sleep, they can laugh, they can rest, they can enjoy pleasure. But in hell, they have no rest day or night. There is no break, no relief, no escape. The fire that is alive. Deuteronomy 4:24. The Bible describes God as a consuming fire, meaning the fire of hell is not just fire, it is the presence of God's judgment. It is alive, it moves, it reacts, it torments. Just as God's presence brings comfort to the righteous, His presence brings torment to the wicked. In hell, the fire is not random flames. It is the justice of God actively punishing evil. The fire that exposes regret. Imagine living with these thoughts forever. I should have repented. I should have forgiven. I should have listened. I should have believed. I should have obeyed. Hell's flames burn the soul externally, but regret burns internally. A fire of memory that never fades. Every sermon remembered, every warning remembered, every chance remembered. That inner fire is just as real and just as eternal. The fire that never ends. This is the truth that many avoid, but Jesus declared it openly. Hell's fire is eternal, unending, infinite. There will be no final moment of mercy, final moment of peace, final chance, final escape, final death. Hell never ends because God's holiness never ends. God's justice never ends. And rebellion has eternal consequences, but also final hope.
Now listen carefully. God did not create hell for humans. Hell was created for Satan and his angels, Matthew 25:41. But humans choose hell when they reject the salvation Jesus freely offers. Right now, as you watch this video, God is giving you another chance, another warning, another moment of mercy, another opportunity to turn back. Because as horrifying as hell is, heaven is more beautiful. God's love is deeper. Jesus' forgiveness is limitless. Hell is real, but salvation is also real, and it is available right now. If this video blessed you, warned you, or opened your eyes, don't leave without subscribing to Inspired by the Bible, where we reveal the mysteries, warnings, and truths that transform lives and save souls. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Don't wait, don't hesitate. Eternity is closer than we think.